I'm not late, I am on time. I thought I was going to be late though. Hi everyone, happy Monday. It feels like Tuesday. It's been a long day today. Nice day, but long day. So, we've got a bit to talk about, haven't we? Namely, I'm going to do a video later. In fact, I'm going to do two videos later. Hello, Nova. Hello, my darling. How you doing? Seen all the demonstrations in Ireland? Gosh, I was watching at the weekend. I think it's Roddy Murray films. You still got the flu. My salad needs a passport. Hi, salad. My son popped in today. First time I've seen him for a month because he's been so ill. He popped in on the way to the doctors, and he's been given the all clear, but he's still got all this horrible fluid on his lungs. I'm fine, salad, thank you. Very well indeed. I went out today, did some shopping, and met a friend, and we went for coffee and carrot cake, and then came back and didn't really do very much. I didn't feel like it, so chatting to my neighbours about Amazon parcels going missing. Hi, Squidgy. Your name is Caroline. Hi, Caroline. I need to write people's names down, so I remember. I've got my little notepad here, and then later on I'll go through it. My salad. So I've got the figures. I think I mentioned them yesterday on what Chantal makes per annum in super chats alone, and you'd be surprised. Nova, you've probably got this. Yeah, it is good to get out if you can. And it was sunny today, but it was still cold. But you've probably got similar to what my son's got, and so many people are coming down with these viruses now. It's frightening. So I've got the figures regarding Chantal, which somebody sent to me. I didn't have to search for them. And she makes quite a lot in super chats alone. Those are the ones that we know of that are, formally acknowledged. But of course, the money from feeders we'll never get to know about. The gifts we'll never get to know about. The memberships, didn't she have at one time? Yeah, Caroline. Habibi, thank you. My neighbours said they liked it. I said, just noticed your hair. So I told them how I did it, pulling it back and the sewing scissors. Never, she said. Yeah. So it's like a 20s bob, I was told today. Thanks, Habibi. So as far as Pete goes, why isn't Chantal doing what she said she was going to do and pay his deposit on an apartment and pay the first few months rent till he gets settled in a job? Why is she now not doing that? He said it's because she's got no money. How can she have no money if she's making $20,000 a month or more, according to her? Hi, Polly. Annie who, Nova? Another Annie. You're calling me Annie? I don't mind. Just don't mix me up with that lady who used to be a friend of Chantal's or a mod. What was her name? Her name was Annie P. And I had to do a little bit of research to find out who she was. And her name is actually Annie Perkins. But people were mixing her up because we've got the same initials. You okay, Polly? Oh, munching and chatting. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched her for an age. Tell you who else I haven't watched. Cynthia Beaumont. Lydia. Hi, love. Thank you for the pictures. They were lovely. And I know I've got another email. I've just been busy today, so I'll catch up later on. Is she funny, is she? Thanks for welcoming everybody, Squidgy, because, you know, I yatter on sometimes and I might miss somebody. I'd hate to do that. So she said she was going to set Pete up, and until he was, hi Deb, until he was settled in a job, etc. He said his brother can get him a job, but he doesn't want to work in effing Cornwall. Me too, Lydia. I love animals. I post some on Twitter sometimes and Facebook. I used to do a lot on Facebook. So she said she was going to set him up, and now she's got no money. How can she have no money with all she makes? What she makes alone. Hi, Holly. Hi, Cece. What she makes alone with super chats is more than the average person's salary in Canada. He's had years, Habibi, to get things in order, and whilst I can feel sorry for him that she's let him down, he's a man of mature years, and he should be standing on his own 2 feet, not dependent on her. Yeah, getting screwed by Chantal. Well, that villa is in his name, and therefore, even though Chantal paid the deposit on it, I'm guessing that deposit is going to be handed back to Pete. So that could be used. And me, Squidgy. Nobody's mentioned how his mum must be feeling. I do as well. Well, I am, Holly, and I hope everybody else is. I'm going to have a good week this week. I'm hoping. I'm probably being a bit optimistic, but I'm hoping to hear from the dental hospital so they can get me in and get me out and do what they need. She'll have to get a pull-out sofa, won't she? She's only got 1 bedroom, I think. Yeah, the villa is in a bloody mess. I am, Polly. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Nova. Thanks. I've been so worried about him. He's never been ill. As a little boy, he used to get nosebleeds, and that was I was told, from his adenoids. So that's the only time he's ever been in hospital, ever been away from me, as a little boy. And the first time he's been ill, first and last. Yeah, they have trashed it. Oh, yes, it's his birthday. He got super chats yesterday. He got super chats because I watched a bit of it. We'll watch a bit of it in a minute. He got super chats. I'm going to get this telly sorted out as well because it's bigger and we can watch stuff on there. He got super chats, and I think there were 2 or 3 people who gifted memberships. So when they gift memberships, is that gifting a membership just for the first month? I think he's older than Chantal Nova. I thought he was 39 today. I don't know. He's making his own birthday cake with a candle. I've got a candle for him. Oh, it's over there. Were they in the same year at school, at high school? I don't know. Hello, Marissa. Good evening, my darling. What I don't understand. Oh, is he younger? I thought he was older. But, I mean, look at him. I know that some of you like him. I know Ballet likes him. And, you know, it's a good job that we're all different. I don't hate him. What I do hate is the fact that he's bone bloody idle. He wants to leave with somebody just giving him free money, free food, free accommodation. That's how he wants. Yes, they do, Marissa. Their own lives. He's pathetic. He is pathetic. Whole 180. Is this better then, doing it at 7? I think it is. Hi, Sophistry. How are you, my love? What's your picture? Who's that in your picture? Hello, Susan. Oh, good. Good, Nova. Yes, he said he might not do many lives, but he will. He will. He needs to. It's therapy for him. Thanks, 180. Thank you, love. Yeah, passiveness until it comes to talking to people in the chat. And why does he get away with talking to people as he does? And then you've got people throwing super chats, throwing memberships, commiserating with him, suggesting more than one, suggesting that he starts a GoFundMe. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Are we all going to give to it? I think not for me. Yeah, that would be nice, Holly, wouldn't it? But what a shame that he hasn't got any friends. None. He always took the path of least resistance. You know, that hairstyle, this hairstyle he's got, you know, he always reminds me of a character, where I'm looking, a character in a Dickens novel, you know, like Fagin, and although Fagin ran quite a lucrative business, didn't he? Yeah, it would be nice if they celebrated together. So here am I. Right, I'm going to give you my do you know, I'm forgetting my words. Is this something that comes with age? I'm going to tell you my suspicions now. And I do. 180. I was always in the library as a kid, always. Yes, we've all had jobs we didn't like. And we've all had jobs where we've had to travel to work. Bloody hell, I travelled to the Middle East for my work at one point, a bit further than his half an hour that he's moaning about. Yeah, it's the last day, the 30th of September, 180. 30th of September. Did it, Marissa? Well, I only did the one video today. I thought that was, that man in the cabin. I like those videos sometimes. They're relaxing, Oh, is it Squidge? It's a good day, the last day of September. Every employer's worst nightmare. Do you know what would be an ideal job for Pete's? Either, I don't know whether they've got like Amazon outlets there where he could work picking the stuff to be sent out, picking and packing. You're welcome, 180. Picking and packing and for Amazon, or in a big supermarket type place where he could work night, so he hasn't got to interact with the customers because he doesn't like people, does he? So he could do that, just stacking shelves. Habibi, there's a song, It Might As Well Rain Until September, and it was sang by and written by Carole King, and she wrote it for Neil Sedaka when she was... Where do I get all this stupid information from? I don't know. Well, there you go, 180, you could work at one of them. Yeah, night work, he could work. He's gone live dressed as a Simpson. I'll catch him later. Or shall I get him on? Let's have a look. He's saying, oh, I'll tell you what shocked me actually when he said it, is when he was saying he was depressed, and somebody said about, you say that you've said before that you felt suicidal, and he said, I've never felt that. And then just, where is he? Oh yeah.
I won my birthday. Yeah, Chantal.
Nah.
Mustard yellow. I mean, I chose this color. When I got the this particular T-shirt, I ordered it online. You can get it in whatever color you want. I chose yellow for it as homage to her, to Jubilee's iconic yellow jacket.
Is that all right? Must get this telly working. Hang on.
Special dinner plans? Try making vlogs outdoors? No.
Hold your horses, Pizza.
I am not going to do outdoors vlogs. Cupcake are we making? Rainbow bit.
Oh.
My birthday wish.
Is that all right?
Hi, Beth.
I think you showered.
Jessica, I am 38.
38, I was wrong. I thought you was 39.
Yeah, she wished me a happy birthday. Hey, apples.
She hasn't bought him anything, though, has she?
I can no longer...
Ramona.
I can no longer view Jen.
He's wearing a different colour, Lydia.
You're You're all blocked off.
Well, I think he showered. You see, oh, what shocked me was when he said, "Hi, Siren Song." Yes, she's me. She's selfish.
Well,
He showers once a year. Summertime. Probably twice. Summertime and his birthday. Let them be dancing in the streets. After they were talking about depression, and Pete said he's never said that he felt suicidal.
Killface. Thank you, Killface. Oh, I missed a super
Oh,
chat.
he's a bit. Another super chat. You do well, these bloody super chats.
Thank you so much, Comic Brook. Hearts in the chat for Comic Brook. Thanks, Google.
I think my face said it all then.
No problem, T. Jeffrey.
I wouldn't forsake my friend on their birthday for that.
Just some,
thanks, BB.
Yeah, okay. I got nothing for my birthday.
Oh, I got nothing. Not even off your mum.
Back to membership. Killface.
Yeah, everybody send him a super chat. Feel sorry for him.
That a new t-shirt? No, I've had this t-shirt for a few months.
Is she wearing a skirt or?
I don't have candles, unfortunately. Now.
Tracky bottoms. He said, after he was talking about suicide and that he never felt suicidal, he said that in Canada now,
she's not getting high.
If you suffer with mental health issues, which he said he does. Hi, Jem. Hello, my love. So nice to see you. He said after he'd been talking about depression, he said that Bill, yeah. He said that in Canada now, if you've got mental health issues, you can apply to be euthanized. He actually puts these little germs in people's minds. Wonder if he's going to. Thanks, Jem. The maid law, is that what it's called? It sounds quite brutal, doesn't it? I think I've never been comfortable with that. I know people do go to Dignitas and stuff like that, but I think it's what worries me is that if a family have got a member in their family who are worth a lot of money, maybe, and have problems, then they might
don't mind me. Go back to your strumming.
Attempt to persuade them.
Go back to your strumming.
It would be horrible to think, but
Start singing at people.
Thanks, Jem. Honestly, seriously, this is a beautiful place to be. I absolutely love it. And the time goes so quickly. He's learned from Chantal, yeah.
Hey, Belly. You also made your own cake this year?
Move the cat. Where's BBJ? I haven't seen BBJ in the last couple of videos.
Hotel California. On a dark desert highway.
On a dark desert highway.
Zanzibar? No. Hey, serial killer. There you go. There you go, Cleo.
So Chantal can't help him out with a flat.
All right, now.
First and last. But she went over and gave
I mean,
her lover.
Queer bars, Rebecca. It'd be like a queer bar.
$9,000. Isn't it nice, Jem? Here.
It's just shy of 230 where I am right now.
That's what concerns me. 180, yeah.
I need eggs. Where is it? It is not.
Yeah, Lydia, I don't disagree when people are really suffering and they're adult enough to make their own decisions. What bothers me is that they might be induced for the wrong reasons.
Why is it? Because sitting is comfortable.
What's wrong, Jem?
Why not? When you have the chance to sit.
That's what I watched. Jim earlier. He got a load of super chats. Lots of memberships were gifted. Yeah, Sophie Street. It's a worry, isn't it?
Deserve a cake that was in. But Jeffrey, the whole point is to do it on stream. The whole point is that it's content. Like, the whole reason that I'm doing the cake is just because it's content. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bothered with the cake.
Ollie, it is sad and concerning because it's like when animals are getting ready to leave us, like our dog. She was very, very clingy to me. Wherever I was sitting, she would get there right up against my leg.
Keep my hair like that. My hair back.
Yeah, I hope so, Lydia. I do hope so. He's making a cake, yeah. Hi, Bally. You said happy birthday to him. Well, he's washed his hair and he's had a shower. Queen BBJ.
Hold on. Got like sexy pushback. Hey, Barney.
180.
No one send me flowers. I don't want flowers.
Why not? Oh, Jem, I need your address as well for something. Chantal pulled out. She comes on and Pete is swearing at everybody and getting angry in his videos. Chantal comes on. I'm tired. What can I eat? Same old.
Sorry, just trying to find the whisk. Trying to find our whisk.
Do you want me to do I made some bread the other day and I should have filmed it really. Do you want me to do, once I've got my shopping, a cooking video, maybe at the weekend?
Stream treats.
Yes, it is, Lydia. I must stay miserable and I must be a victim. You'd like one, Red Pill? Yeah, I'll do one then. I will. What do you want me to do? Shall I do a tagine? Do it in the Moroccan pots, like
there's the handle for the whisk,
a chicken tagine or something.
There it is. Gotta clean it off.
She was high again.
I'd probably be better off with pork, honestly.
Yeah, Red Pill. My mum was a fantastic cook. She didn't really show me. I just used to watch her, you know. Okay, I'll do that at the weekend.
Don't have anything. Honestly, all I've got is a broken
Still,
it's like
no, they're banking on June because they're going to have to do something. Because I'm frightened now that if I bite into anything, because of the way my jaw is now, and it's died, that I'm just going to be dropping. Teeth are just going to be dropping out my mouth this way and that way. So they're going to have to do something. But I just don't think it's going to be all on four like I wanted. I was told at the dentist that they can do acrylic teeth, they can do porcelain teeth, which is what I thought, but they can also do zirconia.
Hey, Valley.
That's like a jewel, isn't it? Sort of thing. Substance. Zirconia teeth. I've never heard of it.
But hopefully I'll be able to mask it. Hey, Zach. Yes. If I do end up applying there.
April. Lydia.
Like if
Easter.
when I apply, it's like when I do my interview, I can note that he referred me, and he gets like a $300 bonus, referral bonus.
I was 180 being helpful to you, Jem. Porcelain actually is, yeah, they say that it can, but it is quite hardy. However, it takes a real specialist to be able to do it. And once if it does crack or anything, then it's a whole rigmarole to get it done. Does a zirconia sound nice though? Diamond teeth. Can you imagine me? I'd be smiling and flashing my smile at everybody. Thanks, 180.
Yeah.
Cubic zirconia. I've got to look it up and see what they
9 hours a day at work. It's more than a regular shift. But, yeah.
St. Patrick's Day, maybe. St. Patrick's Day is my dad's birthday. Or would have been my dad's birthday.
Hey, Tanya. Feeling sad today?
And this year he would have been 112.
Some days are harder than others.
That's what I wanted. Sophistry. That's what I wanted, but because I've got necrosis of the jaw, my dentist said they're probably not going to be able to do it. It means some bone grafting anyway, whatever they do.
Some days are harder than others. Some days
it's not up to my dentist, so it's up to the hospital.
Some days you feel like it's totally fine, and then you get a reminder.
So I'm just waiting for their appointments. Hey, can you imagine that, Jeff? I don't think it's zirconia as we think of it.
Thank you.
I would, Rose. Yeah, if she was closer, I would. Yeah, it doesn't bother me now though, because I've had pain with the jaw anyway. I just want to get it done. Yeah. Hi, Lana.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I might have to do, something like that, Jem, and you know, have them whipped out and get it sorted out.
Dinner tonight.
No, I don't think so, Red Pill. I think it was actually the product that they use.
Give or take.
Yeah, 180.
I'm glad to find a new place. Honest, probably not.
Yeah, Lana popped in on her birthday and Ballet did. Yeah, Sophie, I'm not, Sister Sophie, I'm not worried about it.
Yes, the skill is fixed.
I'm not at all concerned about it, to be honest. When I lost my teeth, started losing teeth because of, and I couldn't understand what had gone wrong, because they were perfect. My teeth were perfect, and I didn't know what had happened. And then I was told it was the medication that messed my jaw up.
Yeah, I'm going to use this initially for mixing. And
We
then
haven't been watching him,
I will put it into, so this pen might be too big.
It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? Is she staying in her room all the time now and not mixing with him?
Oh, thanks, creature.
Yes, Jem, most definitely. What date's that? Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't understand what was going on, you know, Sister Officer. I didn't know what was happening. And it was the zolidronic, alidronic acid infusions that they were injecting into me. And they just affected my jaw, which had already been broken in Saudi playing softball. And it was wired up for 6 weeks. So it was, you know, it was tender anyway. Monday the 27th of February.
13 by 9.
Definitely.
13 by 9.
Yeah. Definitely. Should we do it about the same time? Same time. It's a Monday.
All right, I'll have to clean out one of the pots.
About the same time, or do you want it earlier? Yeah, okay, 7 then. Definitely. All be here for Jem's birthday.
I mean, it's
lovely too.
It's a shitty vacuum. There's no fixing it. I mean, it would need to be.
I've sort of adopted you, Jem.
Not a big bowl. I don't want a mixing bowl.
And that's ideal because it was something I wanted to send you, so I can send it to you in time for your birthday.
Which is a bit of an oversight.
Okay. Oh, Red Pill tomorrow. Oh, we can come on tomorrow and celebrate yours as well.
Hey, Universa.
Me too, Sisters Officer. I've got. Now just do as you're told. Oh, Lana, very special. Yeah, 180, definitely. Red Pill, do you want us to do one tomorrow for you, my darling? 43. What's that face for? You're a baby. You're all babies. Oh my gosh, you're all my children. Do you not want me to do one for yours?
Yeah, I'll use this for the actual cake.
I
can show my shirt again.
To start off, should we turn him off and we can catch him later?
I
had to start off, my mum had osteoporosis very badly, and so it's hereditary with me. And when it started, I think it was I'd broken my arm, and they sent me for a DEXA scan and that, and I got what they call osteopenia, which is like the beginning of it. So I didn't go on anything really. I'll show you what I've got. I showed you yesterday. Yeah, happy birthday for tomorrow. Oh, Red Pill, look at me. Talk about wrinkles. Look. Be proud of them. I've earned all of mine. So osteopenia, and then it just went on, and then I broke my leg, and then I fractured ribs. And when I was looking after Alfie, and he stumbled on me, getting him out from the bath, bathing him. Hello, Mike. Oh, I like the shoe. Thank you, Jem. Really, Red Pill. I'm sure you will. There's only one shoe there, Mike. I need another one. Where's that? I know she does, Red Pill. I couldn't care less. That picture, as I say, that picture that she did of me with half a Labrador face, I think it was quite flattering. Thank you. My mum was a beautiful woman, my mum was. And Alf's mum was. Osteoporosis, it's a nightmare, and I've got no filters on, by the way. I don't even know how to use the darn things. Maybe I should find out. Oh, he could be drinking tea out of the other shoe. I was a bit like Twiggy, yeah. I did. I had both short hair and long hair at different times. Thank you, Jen. So anyway, Alf fell on me when I was getting him out the bath, and I ended up in hospital. I've ended up in respite care and never came back out really, because we moved house not long after. I fell on the stairs here with a box. I'd only just come out of hospital, back in again, vertebrae. That was me on the beach in Cornwall, England. Foodie comes from Cornwall in Canada, doesn't she? Well, that's Cornwall, England. That was what beach was that? I can't remember, but it's beautiful there. St Ives in Cornwall. Lovely place. No, she won't, Holly. Oh, bit of fluff. Did she, Mike? I know you love your mum very much. Nancy Reagan used to be an actress, didn't she? Before she met Ronnie. Oh, I didn't know you'd left, Squidgy. Sorry, isn't that rude of me? I know, no, it's going to be great, isn't it? Really good. So, you see what I'm thinking, if they can't do the implants that I want, it's not going to be quite as an in-depth job that they're going to have to do, I don't think. Always a Chevy Silverado girl. Hi. What's the tea? Nothing much, just what's going on in Pete's world mainly at the moment. He's been raging because he's got no money to pay rent. Yeah, it can affect you, really. Yeah, every time she mentions Cornwall, I think about Cornwall here. Silverado, yeah, he really is. Is Red Pill going? Are you going? God bless my darling, and have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. If perchance I do come on, I will mention you. The hoodies. I've got a hoodie. No, I haven't. Hi, Zena. You're welcome, Red Pill. Put on extra weight. I guess, that makes sense. Auto-corrected. I hate it when that happens. She does mackerel. There's a lady that comes, Farida, comes into my stream sometimes and, comments, and she is offended by her. Oh, Lana, I'm flattered. Thank you. Yeah, she's ruining her own health. She's not helping herself. At least I do try. I showed you all yesterday. I didn't show you, Jim, because you weren't here. My consultant said I need vitamin D and calcium and magnesium. So instead of waiting for my GP, I went and bought some off Amazon. So I've got calcium, magnesium and zinc. And I take 3 of those in the morning. And then I still haven't opened these, vitamin D. I might take one tonight, so I just take one of those a day. So hopefully it will help. Are we going to watch EastEnders? Haven't watched that in ages. Okay, have a nice night, Polly. I'm terrible on Amazon. No, I'm not really. I do send things to other people via Amazon. Hence why I want your address. I want to send you something, but it will be for your birthday now. Hi, through the looking glass. I'm sure what you see is beautiful. Yeah, those are buyers. Dirty man. They're only meant to be worn outside, really. I mean, we used to have to wear them to go out. Not on the second job where I worked, because it was a Saudi American company, but certainly in the first place where I worked, which was a hospital, we did have to wear abayas just on the hospital grounds, walking to the restaurant or anywhere. I had 4 of them and used to wash them and drip dry them and, wear a clean one every day. She doesn't. Jem is the sweetest. When's yours, Nova? Let me know, and let me know where I can send you a card. Those are buyers, right? I had black and a dark blue one, 3 black and a dark blue one. But you can get some absolutely beautiful ones now, all sorts of colours, but they're supposed to be loose fitting. You're not supposed to be able to see anybody's shape, but of course they cling to her. Let me know the 17th of this month. Let me know where I can send you a card. Oh, Scudgy. I didn't even think of that. Thanks, Nova. We've got a Holland and Barrett just up the road. I used to be a regular customer in there because I used to go in and buy all the herbs and everything to make Alf's smoothies that I used to take every day. Lydia, that makes sense, doesn't it? Even a bit of extra weight would have, as well. It would cushion you, wouldn't it, against knocks and bumps. Pence, Lana, like a penny, 10 pence, 20 pence. To convert it to, we're talking dollars, both American and Canadian dollars, around about the same. I think £1, which is 100 pence. I sometimes still think in the old money. £1 is 100 pennies, and £1 is equal to about $80, I think. Oh, you have cents, Nova? Or through the looking glass, get herself a sewing machine and sew 2 together. 81. Thanks, Zena. My neighbours are as well. And they're sisters. They live together. I was talking to them earlier. The boiler's broke in this weather. No sense whatsoever. Thanks, Jem. Thanks, Jem. Low value. I know, Zena, with these houses, right, there's a story to these houses. They knocked down one massive mansion-like house and built two of these. But they had to use the same bricks because it's in a conservation area. So they had to use the same bricks to build them. Unfortunately, we've all had problems with our boilers. It must have got a job loss. So mine's been changed. Tell you what she did look nice in, as nice as she could. At that fashion show, she wore like a check top and a skirt. I mean, she did stick out, but she did look quite, and pixie boots, and she did look quite nice in that, I thought. Yeah, my neighbours do as well. Thanks. I've got loads of these. Which this one hasn't got a hood on, the others have. So, cooking at the weekend then. I'll do something in the tagine, chicken tagine or something for my son. And maybe a dessert as well. Sapphire. Nova. I'm a sapphire, hence that ring. And Alf is an emerald, hence that ring. Oh, all right, Sister Sophistry. Thank you so much for being here. Amethysts are pretty as well. Yes, great company, Sister Sophistry. So it always is in here. I always come off a live stream feeling pretty good, actually. Yeah, Lydia. My lowest weight was, as an adult, was about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when I had the ulcer, duodenal ulcer. And I went down to 5.5 stone, which is 77 pounds. A good wind had blown me away. Thanks, Nova. Thank you, love. And your address, please. Yes, she does do a makeup nice. I will. That's very low as well, through the looking glass. Very low. Oh, Jem. I hate it when you're feeling down, because I know that you've not been well and everything. Like Sharon, what she's got long COVID. There's so many people suffering at the moment. Everybody asks Jem that, and really, Jem, if you started a channel, we'd all come and subscribe to you, all of us. We would. It is squidgy, always better the next day, yeah. Lana. Yeah, well, I wasn't healthy. I shouldn't have been that weight. It was because I couldn't eat, because I had this darn ulcer, and they kept insisting it was back pain. And I kept telling them, no, it's here. The more channels, the merrier, Ali. Yeah, but you'd get confused, wouldn't you? Oh, that's really bad if you were pregnant as well. Did you manage to get to a healthy pregnancy weight? Wouldn't that be nice, Squidgy? Um, yeah, Jem should. Wouldn't that be nice? Because, you know, they'd be welcome in here. Anybody's welcome in here. Anybody. Well, Lana, 220, 230. That's, you know, half of what Chantal's weight. And I'm sure that you're healthy and clean and loved, you know, all of the things that. Thanks, 180. Yeah, you do learn, don't you? I mean, there's some. I'll tell you a channel that I absolutely adore him, the man who narrates it, and it's Fact Feast. That one. And he does all the old Victorian histories going right back, you know, to when people used to stand on a rope with their heads nodding because they couldn't afford a bed, and children who lived in poverty. It's not depressing at all. It's really interesting. Oh, well, congratulations, Lana, to get down to that. As long as you're fine. Where do you live, Lana? Because I don't know, I've got a vision of you being, and I know it's not true probably, but I've got a vision of you being fairly local to where my sisters used to live, but probably not. Has she munching and chatting? I've seen her on not on her channel. I've seen her commenting elsewhere. Oh, it was when there was a lot going on with YouTube. That's lovely, Squidgy. Lovely. I forget what I was saying. Well, there you go. Your husband loves you. How fabulous. I'm envious. Oh, Southport. We used to go. We used to go. I'll tell you where we used to take our kids. Well, on a few occasions we did consecutive years to the Pontins. Was it Pontins at Southport? Happy days. They were in the sand dunes. Did you know? Did you go there as well? There's so many places in this country to visit. There's no need to travel abroad. I mean, I've been to so many places and I've not really got the desire to go anywhere except Ireland. I need to go more regularly. Was it Butlins then? Or Pontins? It might have been Butlins. It was one of them. I can understand that, Lana. Might take you up on it, Squidgy. I'll tell you what, nothing's going to hold me back once I've got my teeth sorted out. I'll be there for good food. Ah, Jem. A few of us could get together and rent a villa somewhere. Wouldn't that be nice? Squidgy, get the kettle on. Yeah. And get the teapot out. A big one. Well, my passport was renewed about 5 months ago, I think, if that, 4 or 5 months ago, in anticipation of going to Ireland. Oh, do you, Squidgy? That'd be nice. Oh, that'd be lovely. Oh, somebody came on a community post. Do you remember that community, that picture I posted of Prince Harry? It was a joke. My lord, you've got to be so careful of Prince Harry dressed as Meghan Markle and Meghan Markle dressed as Prince Harry. Remember that photo I posted on my community post? And somebody's come in and said, well, this is because I'm Latino and I take offence, and this is all this about Meghan Markle is because she's half black. Don't they realise that by saying these things, they absolutely undermine people who fight for rights? It's just so silly. Or esteem, and no sense of humour. It was just silly. The pubs in Temple Bar in Ireland are excellent, aren't they, Nova? Well, yeah, that was what the picture was meant to depict, that Harry is not a leader, and that Meghan is the one who is, leading him along. Yeah, they do, Jen. Problem is when they say such things, it's offensive, Or go to Squidgy's. I'll bring a bottle of Pimm's. I think she's a little bit older than him. I think so. And she was married twice, wasn't she? She was married to Trevor Engelson. And then prior to that, she was married to somebody. Oh, how nice, Bella. Hod, West Virginia has been notified. You better pack his stuff. What's that, Georgia? Pimm's is lovely. I love Pimm's. First time I tasted it, Alfie and we'd taken our grandson, as we used to take him regularly out and about when he was little, to York, and the hotel that we stayed in, and it was so hot and I didn't know what to have, and I said to the waitress, what's a nice drink? And she said, have you tried Pimm's? It was lovely. I think I had about 3 of them. Really nice. Oh, Georgia. I don't do anything by heart. What? But what? I don't understand what he's been reported for. He hasn't done anything wrong, has he? I don't know. Is he still living in the apartments? Because I guess he is, because they had a joint tenancy. Jen sorted that out. Oh gosh. Wow. Oh, you've got a static caravan as well. Oh, that would be fabulous. Is it 180? What does HUD stand for? Housing something department. A wonderful welcome, Jem, yes. And I'd stay in a static caravan. Yeah, I'm grateful we've got the internet and YouTube, but there's some people that I'm determined to meet, and Nova's the first on my list because that's already sort of in my diary to do. Housing, urban development. Right. Do you know what, Squidgy? I could live in one of those. And when I get off here tonight, I'm going to have a look again at some apartments, because I'm thinking, I could put stickers on my stuff that I didn't want to keep. Is that the way around I do it? And maybe just put a price on them and invite. Thank you, Catherine. And I'll catch it in a bit. And oh, how lovely, Squidgy. My son's owned one in Weymouth. But it was on a 5-star site there, and the fees were ridiculous. It was like a mortgage. Lana, yeah, and I say, when I get to know people, if I being here now, I've got like 2 spare bedrooms upstairs, one of which is done up for my kids when they come, but another spare one. I've got this room where there can be a pull-out couch. I've got loads of room. That would be so nice, Squidgy. I've often thought of getting one, but the ones that my son's got, they ended up selling it after a couple of years because the site fees were just ridiculous. Life by Jen's fiance, I think, Lydia. Yeah, Ballet, it's the stuff I've got. It's the sort of, I'd quite happily take myself off somewhere, maybe to Squidgy's caravan, but take myself off somewhere for a month and let my kids deal with it. And I know that they would do it for me. Wouldn't that be lovely? And you never know what's just around the corner, do you? You don't. Why have I done that? Land of poutine and maple syrup. Maple syrup sounds nice. Poutine, not so much. Oh yeah, the mountainous area. We could go and look for Sasquatch. Actually, if Chantal went to the forest and she was wandering around in that abaya, she could be mistaken for Sasquatch. Yeah, but you're not poor though, Lana. You've got family who absolutely adore you. Still part of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth. Nonsense. Very nice, Ballet. I'm glad she's happy. TWB. Oh, Idaho potatoes, yeah. Oh, didn't miss Brooklyn. Hi, Brooklyn. A Sasquatch Bigfoot hunts. Or be more realistic, in this country, we could go up to Scotland and we could look for the Loch Ness Monster. Rich in love, even though you're poor, and me. Yeah. And I like to, I like to give things, I like to surprise people and do. What's that, 180? Poutine. I honestly, I don't think I could eat it after seeing her gorge on it. You're right there, Lana. Nessie, yes. You're right there, Lana. And you think that you work all your life, your husband works all his life, and then you get the man-child Pete's moaning his head off because he's got to get a job and he's got to travel to work, and oh dear, the Loch Ness Monster. Namaste, Tammy. How nice to see you. How nice to see you. I'm all right. Thank you. Everybody, Tammy is an old friend on YouTube and she's wonderful. And often she's done chants for me, and I've been going through difficulties and she's actually sang chants for me and I'm so appreciative of it. I'm so glad you're here, Tammy. You're right there, Lana, yeah. No, Lydia, I am careful. I made some bad mistakes in the past, and particularly with the animal rights movement. I did, but helping people out, not I discovered that things weren't quite right. What was going on? Yeah, I saw it, Brooklyn. I watched it earlier. And you do, Jem. You do make everybody feel at home. And it would please me so much. It would give me so much pleasure if everybody leaves here feeling that, they've been in my home and it's been a nice visit. Tammy's saying namaste to you all. Tammy's got a channel if you'd like to subscribe to it. And as I say, she's an old friend and she's been so good to me. Thank you, Nova. I'm always here for you, Jem, you know that. And I love you, Tammy. And you have helped in the past so much. CC. Yeah, when Lana's children are grown, and you never know. And if I won the lottery, which I won't because I don't do it, but you never know, might come into some money. Who can say? I might buy that castle after all that we've been talking about. And you could all come there, fly you all out. Yes, good job. My original thoughts of coming on YouTube it wasn't to do a channel like this. It certainly wasn't to do any reactions. I just fell into that. Thank you, 180. Thank you. Castle Stream Parsley. Could do that, just going and staying in one. Yeah, when I started it was to sort of document what was going on with Alfie and with the Parkinson's disease and how we cope and what we were going through with the council, oh gosh, it was just a nightmare. But then I got to the point where I didn't really want to do that because it was getting me down and very cold, and that's if you haven't got the money to heat them, Brooklyn. Is Jericho D here? Oh, Jericho, I love your channel. Please subscribe to Jericho as well. I absolutely love your videos. Thank you so much for all you do. Tammy, that's really nice of you to say so. So, yeah, it was to document what was going on with Alf and with the Parkinson's disease and how we cope and the practical problems and the monetary difficulties. There's Jericho. Mwah. Yeah, Jericho D is great. Please subscribe to him. You could, Lana, you could perhaps go to a cheaper version of Disneyland. Actually, kids don't need. You think kids are missing out? They're not really. They're not. It's all commercialised, and there are other things that you can be doing with them. Camping. My happiest memories as a child are of going camping with all my brothers and my sisters. You know, great big long trestle tables outside the tents where we all sat to eat. Mom cooking, you're welcome, Jericho. And mom cooking breakfast and my sisters helping her and me not having to wash because I was just allowed to run wild and I was a filthy little thing with rivulets running down my arms where I'd wash my hands but not my arms. But it was great, you know, just camping, and we usually used to go for 2 weeks. I would go the first week with my brothers and sisters, then mum would come the second week. It was fabulous. That's absolutely true, Brooklyn. Absolutely true. Mrs. MC, hi. That's right, 180. These sort of memories are the ones that the kids want. And while Disneyland is all well and good and expensive, it's hyped up a lot. And I think kids would appreciate other things probably more. Do you know Nova, Jericho? She's fantastic, isn't she? Me and she are going to drink a bottle of Baileys each in June. No, she said 34, Nova. Yeah, Brooklyn. These are the sort of things that kids want and remember. Mrs. MC, how nice of you to be here. Have you, Jericho? I've got four bottles downstairs of Bailey's, unopened bottles of wine. I don't drink at home. But, plain Lego, yeah. All of that. That's true. Oh, Tammy. I'll always remember how kind you were to me, really, and the chance you did to me. And I'm not sure that you realise how much you helped me during those times. Oh, you drunkard, Squidgy. Do you, Jericho? Do you think I should have a bit tonight? Thank you, 180. To mine, you can come to mine, yeah. In coffee, that's what I would do. I would make a cup of coffee and then just pour a little bit of Bailey's in instead of milk and sugar. And Tammy, right back at you, all of that, absolutely. Yeah, I think I might have some. It'll knock me out. I slept like a log last night. In fact, I'm glad that Jem contacted me because I would have overslept this morning, I think. And I had to get up and get out. Oh, you're all talking about alcohol now. That's true, Lydia. Absolutely. And likewise, Tammy, I love you. You're such a beautiful, beautiful woman, inside and outside. You really are. That'd be great over, wouldn't it? Yeah, Lana, do cherish the blessings you do have. I mean, when our kids were little, we didn't have much money at all. And thanks, Jim. Yeah, I'm a bit like, I had a drink the other day. Oh, did you, Bella? Through the looking glass. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Yeah, kids, they want their parents' time and attention. And when our kids were little, we didn't have much money. And, I tried to do everything, have the house perfect, have all the washing put away when I came home, his dinner on the table, the kids in their pyjamas. And, it took me a while to realise that I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't need to be. That the kids aren't going to look back and remember, oh, Mum was perfect. She always hoovered twice a day, or she always had us in our pyjamas by 7. They're not going to be thankful for that. They're going to be thankful that we played with them and that we took them out and we took them swimming and stuff like that. Board games as well, yeah. Hi, Opium Girl. Hi, Opium Girl. You're very welcome. Just reminding me, in Saudi, the bottles of opium, right? You could buy a bottle of opium, of course, but the name opium would be all blacked out as if you didn't know what it was. Yeah, 180. Thank you, Tammy, for welcoming people. CC. That's right, Mrs. MC, and I love it. You know, when my kids come at the weekend, you know, maybe it's only my son and his children. I don't talk about them on YouTube, and you know the reasons why, don't you? Because there's strange people. But you know, whichever one of my kids and grandkids are here, I always cook for them. And if I do a tagine at the weekend, which I will do, um, I'll probably do it on Friday, actually. Oh, do you do puzzles, Brooklyn? I've used to love doing puzzles. All right, Jem. I'll speak to you later, sweet. Love you. Well, Lana, yes, and that's how it should be, and it's lovely. Oh, Tammy. Likewise, absolutely. You touch my heart, you really have. And those wonderful chants, and I'm hesitant to ask you to do another one, but I would love you to at some stage, sometime, when you can. White Magic Lady, hi. Oh, thank you, and welcome. You're welcome. Oh, well, I hope Jem has a good night. I'll speak to her later anyway. Yes, how nice to say hello. I mean, we can, you know, we can poke fun at people in this stream. We can disagree in these streams, or we can, you know, talk about any kind of things in these streams. But I think everybody goes away feeling a little bit better. I hope so. Anyway, I love it, and I didn't think I would be able to get into it as I have, but yes, Lana, I agree. I just think, are you going as well, TWB? Lots of love. Have a great night, day. Yeah, the junk food, it's everywhere, isn't it? No, squidgy. But we do talk about them, don't we? Thanks, Mrs. MC. Thanks, Bally. Oh, did you hear my stomach rumbling? Stop it. It's rude. That's right. Children want your presents, not presents. Yeah, it's true. Oh, and what I started to say was, you know, I realised that I didn't have to be perfect. The house didn't have to be perfect. The kids aren't going to look back and remember, oh, Mum dusted every day or Mum hoovered every day. They're not going to remember that. They're going to remember things that you've done with them. I've only had soup, actually, Squidgy, because I was out eating cake earlier and it made me feel a bit sick. Big piece of cake. Oh, you bunny. And he's bitten your foot. Do you ever watch Sagittarius Haughty? I haven't watched her for quite a while. She's a Canadian also. And a lot of people say that Tammy's laughing, that Chantal based her persona, a YouTube persona, on her, but she's got a bunny that runs all around the place. That's right, 180. They're lovely little things, bunnies. I will, Jericho. Do you know what? I don't think I've been to your community post. So I always look at your videos and leave a like and sometimes share them and put, a link to your channel in my descriptions. But I will come and look. Yeah. Oh, do they, Squidgy? Can you train them to do that then? Wow. I agree, CC, but you know what? That community post that I put, it might sound twee, but it's very true, and it's life is a school, not a courtroom. So whatever you do that's wrong or incorrect or everything, you're learning from it. If you're doing everything right, you're not going to learn anything. You learn from your mistakes. Oh, is it like yours, Lana? I must have a look at her channel. I haven't been over there for absolutely ages. Oh, he sounds lovely. Should I get a bunny instead of a cat then? That's true, 180. We got, gosh, I've got so many mistakes, which I've learned from, and if anybody was going to be doing the same things, I would advise them don't, from experience. Corona. Tammy, do you mean Corona Pop? Because there used to be a company called Corona. I'm not sure whether they're still going. Yeah, cats are amazing company, but should I get... My daughter said, Mum, you can't just get one cat. You've got to have two. Thanks, 180, darling. Yeah, Mrs. MC, it is. Life is a classroom, not a courtroom. I really do like that. And it's true. You don't. Is that my daughter just having me on? Okie doke. Well, I'm going to get off here now. So we've been about an hour and a half, I think, and I like to keep them short and sweet and not take up all your time. And we've got videos to watch. So, yeah, they do know the purring. So I may come on tomorrow. If not, it will be definitely Wednesday. So have a great night, everybody, and thank you all so much for being here. Lots of love, everybody. Thanks ever so much. White Magic Lady, Ballet, Squidgy, Lydia, Jericho D, Nova, 180, Tammy. Ah. Hi, Sue. Hi and bye. Cece. Lana. Oh, right, I will. I'll type it in. She is in a category of her own. Yes, she certainly is. So I may catch you all tomorrow. I'm going to do a video later anyway. Namaste, Squidgy. Namaste, Nova. Tammy, you are the sweetest woman. I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.